Oh. Got the fan on me. I don't want to go to Illusions. Y'all see my topic. And I don't have much lighting and I'm not getting out the bed. I'm sitting in my bed. Y'all see my girls back there? Hey. You know, I'm sitting back thinking, going over life. And I said, you know, people say fuck you in different ways. You just have to know the difference. Sad part is, many of us don't know the difference. We think they have to actually come out and say it. Basically, I have a friend right now. I said what I said because of some drinking he said that he does. And with that, he came out and said a little thing. And I said, you know what? He's basically saying F me in a roundabout way. People will say F you in a roundabout way. You just have to know how to interpret their actions. And then you handle yourself and your life accordingly. The more mature I get, the more I see the signs of different traumas. I see childhood traumas. I can kind of talk to people, see abandonment traumas. I can see inferiority complexes. I can see a lot now. And with seeing all of that, sometimes it makes you lonely because you don't want to be around all of that. But I can definitely see things now much more clear. And that's my topic of the night. I'm sitting in my bed, relaxing, chilling by myself. I don't live with anyone. I don't want to live with anyone. I don't need to live with anyone. I like my peace. I thank God that I don't need someone else in order to make my bills. I thank God that I'm not one of them ladies. Hey, Laquita. I thank God that I can sit here and be at peace. And, you know, that's just my topic. I was thinking about some instances today. And I said, you know, people will say F you without saying F you. You just have to know how to recognize and interpret their actions and what they're saying. So basically, he said F me. And if I confronted him right now and say, hey, this. No, baby, I ain't mean it like that. Nah, dog. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, love. Hey, girl. God is good. He is. He is. God is good. Life is good. Life is peaceful. I'm just sitting in my bed, y'all, watching old reruns of Sanford and Son, relaxing with my house dress on, under the covers. See the covers? I like white sheets. They got my pillows on the floor over there. But I had these white sheets on. Ooh, the pink those. Yes. And I said, you know what? Not many people are at peace. And you have to recognize when somebody is giving you their ass to kiss and when it's time to walk away. When they give you their ass to kiss. Like I was listening to, I can't remember what podcast that was last week. And it was saying that, you know, you can only change you. And some people want to go, like if somebody hurts you Instead of you just walking away and saying, okay, it is what it is, and moving on, you keep going back to the person who hurt you, trying to tell them why it hurt and that they shouldn't hurt you anymore. Versus just taking the L and walking off. Because you can never convince somebody else on why they should not have hurt you. But many of us, hey Mayweather, many of us spend our lives trying to convince the person that hurt us to say, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hurt you. When in fact, many people that hurt people, they're not those type of people. We just don't find out that they're not those type of people until we're already hurt. Again, many people that hurt people are not the person to apologize. We simply do not find out that they're those people until we get our heart hurt. Alvin, let me cut your yard with y'all tools. I need a job so seriously. Inbox me because we do need assistance for the lawn care and the car wash. So inbox me, Alvin. Hey Cheryl. Y'all, I'm home in bed. I'm not gonna put this thing on a stand. I'm just gonna sit here with this phone in my hand under the covers. I'm under my covers, so cozy, so comfortable, sitting in my room, relaxing. And I just want to go live right quick. Thinking about, hey Donald, hey Craig, thinking about what I just said. Many people will say F you without actually saying F you. You just have to know how to interpret their words or their actions. And then you have to accept the hurt and move on with it. Many times a person says F you without saying it. And we just, because we're so in denial, we refuse to accept their actions because we don't want to be hurt. Sometimes, like I call it, you have to sink the ship. Just sink it. Accept it for what it is and just take the pain. Sink it. Let it go. In order to be at peace. And what I am, I'm not going to lie. Hey, Daryl. Daryl say that's right. I'm not going to lie. This peace that I have, 90% of the people don't. And will never. 75 of them will never allow themselves to be at peace. Because they're used to chaos is what they know. Many times we stick with what we know even though it hurts. You have grown women and men right now who gonna die in chaos. Who gonna die never having peace. And it's all they're doing. It's all to their own, it's all their own fault that they will not be, that they're not in peace. Sometimes we're not in peace because it's people we need to let go. It's jobs we need to change. And we won't because we don't know anything else. So we accept the life of mediocrity and not being in peace. Hey, Stephanie. And part of that is what my caption, my header says. People will say, fuck you. Without necessarily saying, fuck you. They may use you. They may take advantage of you. They may disturb your peace, even though you told them don't disturb your peace. But they'll say, okay, but their actions mess up your peace. That's them saying, F you. I'm going to do me. Misery love company. That's what you're saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes misery is just misery, and we have to decide, are we going to let misery go or are we going to hold on to it? Many times the misery is what we're used to. We're comfortable. We know misery. And we will stay in misery instead of seeing what's on the other side of the mountain, because fear keeps us over here. Many people will stay in misery simply because it's the misery that we know. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Nay. Hey. Yeah. Misery does love company, but it's up to you to be misery's company if you want to or not. And often because we're comfortable, we'll stay miserable. And then sometimes the misery that we experience, we keep being miserable because we like the attention that it brings us. Oh, ain't this good? The kids doing this. My husband doing this. I can't stand my job. You like to stay miserable because of the attention. Many times we'll stay in bad situations simply because the attention that we get. A person can outright say, fuck you, I'm done. A person cannot say it but show it. A person can constantly be taking little pieces of your heart and shitting on them. But because it's the misery that we know, we don't walk away. We keep it going. We stay in it. See, yeah, some people like to complain because of the attention they get. Exactly, Salik. They like to complain because of the attention that they get. And what they do is they complain because they feel like they're inferior if they go out into the world and do what they need to do, that they can't really do it, and nobody will give them any attention. So what they do is they take the negative road to attention. Because of their inferiority, I can never say that damn word, complex. So it's just a way of getting attention without having to do anything, and I can't stand a complainer. Don't come to me complaining because I'm going to say something. And when I say something, you're not going to like me. I done lost a couple of friends and associates because when you come to me with that complaining and you don't have a solution, get the F out my face. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not your complaining box. If you have an issue, you find a way to resolve the issue. But if you want to stand there and complain because that's the ignorant mind feeling like it's busy, don't come to me with that dumb shit. I will read you and I will let you have it, and then I'll walk on, and then you won't like me. But with that being said, I don't have people come bother me with bullshit because they know Kitty gonna give it to them. And Lord, it's so draining. They not finna drain me. Like I said, you hear my... Listen, I'm going to just be quiet and let y'all listen to my background. You hear that? It's peace and quiet. You hear my background? It's a peace that some people will never, ever get. Not saying that I'm going to always be here by myself, because I am by myself. I'm going to get me a man again. But I choose better now. So I ain't going to always be no man, no boyfriend, no nothing. But one day, when I do, I know what I want. And I know what I want ain't around, ain't easy to find. So, 95% of black men don't qualify. I'm saying and it's not income. It's therapy. Self-awareness. I prefer black men, but hell, at this point, I'll take a white man. I don't care. He like me, I like him, and we jiving, baby. We vibing, I'll take it. Yes, that's how mine sound. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay, Michelle? We vibing, and I'll take it. So Kitty not at the point where she acting like she just loyal to her race. You know what I mean? But we do have to recognize the signs when people tell us F you. It's when they tell us F you without telling us F you, that's when we get all discombobulated. Well, he said this, but he did that, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's why I'm telling y'all, I prepared myself so that any man I'm with is because I want to be with him. Not because financially I can't survive without him and he can't survive without me. I know so many black couples right now who can't afford to leave each other. They want to leave, but they can't. You know, that's a prison, to be stuck only by finances. How unhappy that has to be stuck only because you can't afford to leave. I got it at placing limits on happiness is self-limiting. Ain't it, girl? Let me tell y'all, when I got my divorce, bitch, I filed bankruptcy. I said, you know what? Anything God gave me, I can get it, and I can get it better. So let's just say right now, let's say I had a 2020 vehicle, and I had to get rid of my car to get out of this emotional situation that I'm in. It's 2024. The car already 4 years old. Let that bitch go. Because God might have a 2026 sitting around the corner from me, but I'm steady over here trying to hold on to a 2024. I mean a 2020 that's already 4 years old. Girl, I get asked out a lot. Sometimes I just don't even want to go. And I got to do better about that. I want a couple dates. I have. But sometimes I just be like, I don't want to. Like tonight, I could be with somebody right now. You know, he's been very persistent. Very. And I don't know why. Not that he's a bad guy. He's not. I don't know why. I just ain't there right this minute. I just got to get some baggage up off of me or something. But I don't know why. But he's very persistent. That's a black woman downfall thing. You know what, girl? Because that's only, white men look at me, but they don't say nothing. I might have to start saying something to him. And I got to hang out in better spots. I'm sick of just hanging out in black spots. Only man I see is the men I already know. Black spots, black spots. I got to go where there's multiracial men. That's why I ain't going, I could have went to Lonnie Miller today or something. I don't want to go to Lonnie Miller. I don't want to go to Illusions. I don't want to go to Elevation. I don't want to go to Burrito Gallery. I don't even want to go to them places because that's all that's there. I can't meet nobody new going to the same places, even though I'm comfortable at those places. I got to start going other places. And Lord knows I got the transportation to get there. Just got to start going other places because I don't. And then you start getting, they think they got to tell you what they got and what my business doing and what my job doing. They start kind of getting in competition with me and I ain't even asked them shit. Like they got to prove themselves. Well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and da-da-da-da-da. You like, I didn't ask for none of that. Got to go where people don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Got to go there because I don't feel like all that insecure man type shit. My thing is shit. I just want somebody to love me, baby. I'll date the garbage man and make good money. I'll date the guy that work at Walmart. He treat me right. We good. I guess why I said I'm glad that I can be with the man I want versus the man I need. Because a lot of us women, we with the man we need versus the man we actually want. If he the man that work at Walmart and he's nice looking and we good, hey, baby, I'm good with that. Slick said that part. Hey, Michelle, I'm good with that. I ain't, I can hear people talk. I like my quality. If he younger than me, I'm good with that too. These old ass men, so many guys, they be like, I ain't talking to no young boy. If he like 38, I'm talking to him. I'm not sitting around here messing around with these old 50-year-old men who stuck in their ways and needed therapy 20 years ago, and now that shit done built. And they ain't gonna change, don't wanna change, don't wanna go nowhere, can't go nowhere, don't have no passport, can't find a birth certificate, don't even know about, okay, let's go on a cruise, let's go to Aruba, let's do this, let's do that. Old Jacksonville ass niggas. Some of these old men have a lot of baggage. They do, girl. And it be baggage on baggage on baggage. And all their friends got baggage. So what it is the norm for them to sit around and talk about bullshit. And ain't nobody going nowhere. Hey, Miss Kitty, your video with Kaya is almost at... What? Y'all know Kaya, my girl. Thank you, Jamari. Controlling. And the reason you're controlling is because you lack actually control. They don't know the difference between a controller and a leader. A leader you want to follow because you watch what he doing. You like, shit, yeah. My man say go left, bitch. I trust his judgment. A controller is just somebody who just want to be in charge and the whole stable messed up. Remember Scar on Lion King was a controller. That's why the goddamn Pride Land looked like shit because the ladies wasn't going to do nothing, he said. When Mufasa was the leader, them damn ladies, them lioness went out and hunted. The Pride Land was green. He got multiple cubs, all of that. When Scar took over the Pride Land, gray, dry, them bitches ain't move for his ass. Exactly. P. Diddy. That's the difference between a controller and a leader. And unfortunately, a lot of black men don't have other black men to actually look up to, so they don't know the damn difference. They don't know what men should do. Like my daddy told me, my daddy said a man should always know how to do something so he can make money. These Negroes can't change a tire, fix a pipe, cut grass, nothing. I'm calling back. They can't do shit but run their mouth and throw their dick all over the town. And our dumb ass let them, just listening to them with that good talk. They done learned to talk good because they ain't got nothing to back it up. Charlie. Hold on. They ain't learned how to control nothing but throwing their dick around. Now they got 4 baby mamas and can't 4 babies mamas and can't take care of nobody. And then the dumb girl, you see he already had 2 kids he can't take care of. What make you think he gonna take care of yours? Now you mad at him because he can't take care of yours. Bitch, when he got that other girl pregnant, when you was messing with him, but he already had 2 kids he couldn't take care of, why would your dumb ass go out and have babies from him? That's your fault. Now take care of that baby by yourself, because that's what you got to do. You can't pull blood from a turnip. But when he was in your ear and he was sticking his dick in your ass, you was good. The brokest ones have the best sex, male and female, because they ain't got nothing else. I'm at the age I don't want any with baggage. Exactly. But this real talk, y'all. I mean, real talk. We just have to see the writing on the wall. Sometimes people will tell you F you without actually saying F you. You know what? I got this. Hold on. I forgot. I had this case on the front of my phone. And sometimes make it a little blurrier. So I should take that off. But they will. And then we have to recognize the signs and stop trying to beg a person to be in our life. Many times God be giving us outs. And we don't want to see him. God be like, I told you don't keep messing with her. She told you fuck you without telling you fuck you. Boy, here's your way out. But no, I love her. Da, 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 da. Now you swoop back into that bull crap. And that's just real talk. It's Kitty Talk After Dark. That's what I should have named it. Kitty Talk After Dark on a Sunday. I'm sitting in my bed. Y'all see it. Under the covers. Got my pillows down there on the floor. You know, women, we like our pillows. But sitting under the covers, relaxing, just talking. Because I was thinking. And I'm damn near 50 years old and I'm still figuring it out. So don't be embarrassed to say, hey, I'm still learning, still figuring it out. Because life is, knowledge is a never-ending thing. Self-awareness. Okay, Michelle, so you look like me. Okay. Self-awareness is a never-ending thing. Nobody's perfect and will never be. It's just that I've learned to watch what people do. Girl, I'm rubbing my feet together, baby. Kitty talk out the dog. You speaking nothing but the truth. It's so true. Kitty talk out the dog, baby. Oh, look, I'm at my bed. I don't know if y'all can see me. Rubbing my feet together, baby. Y'all, that's my daughter, Monique. She probably rubbing her feet together, too. I don't have no lamp behind me. What's a lamp right there, but still. I'm just relaxing. And I just want people to recognize the signs on the wall when somebody's saying F you and God giving you your way out. Men say it all the time. We be trying to read between the lines and men not even that complicated. They so damn simple. It be us trying to read between the line on what a man said. No, most men, they say and they do what they mean. So if he don't like you, he may not just say it, but his actions show it. And that's just it. The nigga he's simple. We giving him way too much credit. Take his actions and handle yourself accordingly. Like I told a friend of mine today, I said, no, I'm not mad. I actually thank you. Because now you showed me how I need to handle myself. I don't give a damn if he mad, not mad, care, or don't care. Fuck his feelings. You showed me what I needed to know, and thank you, sir, for that. Thank you. Because one thing I know, one thing for certain, two things for sure, you ain't got it like me. That's one thing I do know. Most of them ain't got it like I got it. Most men ain't free and comfortable and peace like I got it. My daughter right here on the phone watching me on live. Sitting in her bed at her mortgage. Her house, they got a mortgage. Rubbing her feet together. My other daughter, a nurse, she at work. But if she was, she at her house, well, her house that she got a mortgage, rubbing her feet together. So I know y'all ain't got it like I got it. Bitch, you can't even freaking, a lot of these men can't even live without a woman. Most of them, they ain't got no place of their own and they can't live with themselves by themselves. They always got to have a woman. Because she the one keep things on track. Yes, he go to work and he make good money, but that nigga can't even budget his stuff. It's always a woman in the background. Well, I'm this. You can't live by yourself and you're scared too. So that's why you always got a woman. Like that lady on TikTok said. She said, you know what? Let's say you take two couples. You have a husband and a wife. And the husband died. The lady's upset that her husband died. But 9 times out of 10, she's not going to remarry. And if she do, it's going to be a long time. Because she love him. But she's actually relieved at the same time that she ain't got to be bothered with all that extra. Especially if he left her a life insurance policy. Let's say it's a husband and the wife die. 9 times out of 10, the next bitch is in the damn repast. Make a plate potato salad and chicken. Because most men can't stand to be alone like that. They got to have somebody. So when you look it down, I'm sorry to say, and I'm not talking about all men, because if this is not for you, just remember this is not for you. And don't get mad at me. If it's not for you, there's no reason to get mad. But if it did hit dog holler, it's for you. Many times they need us, we didn't need them. They need us. We didn't need them. We will be okay. We will survive. We will live. We will keep going to Aruba. We will keep traveling to Jamaica. We will still have our house. We will still pay our bills. We will still do and live in everything with or without a man. But you rarely have black men that go any damn well. Again, if this is not for you, don't get mad. You rarely have black men, a man's trip. You rarely have black men go somewhere. If they do and they did it, it's because she made all the plans and he's with her. But just to say, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to book this cruise and I'm going to just go on this cruise. Me and my homeboys are just me. That shit don't happen. Please. Michelle say, I can't stand a man that can't sit with himself. Gotta be in somebody's company. Nope, I'll pass, and a lot of them do. Michelle, our homes are paid for. Okay. Salik says, right. My grandmother passed and my grandfather had a girlfriend. She hadn't been dead a year. Exactly. Because men they don't really function by themselves like that. Call it what it is, but it's just statistics. Look at it. And somebody always going to say, well, this is different, da. You will have exceptions. But most of the time, he making it seem like he a player. But the thing is, he need a woman to survive. That motherfucker don't just go to Vegas because he going to Vegas. He going to Vegas because he going with a chick. But a chick will go to Vegas on her own or with her girlfriends. Many of them don't even have damn passports. They ain't going nowhere. And if they did get a passport, it's because the chick and him, and she set it all up and they got the passport. Yeah, the woman will sit, cry in the car for you for years. Exactly. Know that we really didn't need them. Grow up, ladies. Really, really think. The thing is, we're emotional creatures. And sometimes we'll let our emotions overlook our mind. I'm in love with him and blah, blah, blah. But when you pull your emotions out, you ain't even got shit. He ain't even really what you want. If you had to live with him in 2 months, you'd really be tired of him. If you had to fight for him with another girl, you got him because you thought you was winning. And then he move in with you and you like, bitch, I lost. That other girl won. Sometimes we'll be so busy trying to fight with another chick over a man that we forget the man ain't even done all of that. He ain't break. The light bill was paid before he came. We was taking trips before he came. All we do is got a steady dick, and after a while you get tired of that same ass dick anyway. Just like they say men get tired of the same pussy, sometimes women get tired of the same dick. It's just that their ego won't allow them to think that we will ever get tired of fucking them. I know when he finna come. I know what his favorite move is. I know he finna wake up at 4:52 and he gonna want some. You don't think we get tired of that same ass shit? Sometimes we be sitting over there married to Robert, but we thinking about goddamn Mike. We gotta close our eyes too and think, what if this was Mike? Just to make it through Robert. Anybody don't like it, just get off my live. Unfriend me. You'll never see me again. You can even block me. That way I won't come back up. Sure, I get tired of being in my presence for more than 24 hours. Give me the house full of cats, okay? Because, I mean, sometimes it's aggravating with them. You start realizing he squeezing toothpaste from the middle. He's snoring. Leaving his socks and clothes all by the door and his socks thing. We done glorified living with him instead of actually thinking what it's like to live with him. Ooh, I love my man. Spit on my mirror. She's so silly, okay? I love men, y'all. Don't think I don't. But I'm just saying, I really. But, you know, I did a 360 event last night. And it was a Harlem Nights 60th birthday party. And there's a bunch of older couples and stuff there. And I said, God, that's what I actually do want. You know, I'm throwing in my singles card. Not that I got nobody to change it out with. But I'm at a point now. I really do want that one person that I can share with. That I can travel with. That I can watch movies with. That we can cook for each other. We can have heart-to-heart talks with each other. I'm not sharing him with no other woman. Just mine. I say, hey, baby, such and such having a 70s party. Let's go. Me and my man show up dressed in our Adidas outfit. Hey, baby, this cruise line, they got a special. Let's go. Me and my man, we wearing our vacation shirts. Hey, baby, you know they got the Fall of P. Diddy on Tubi. He said, baby, when I get home tonight, let's watch it. We do stuff like that together. That's where I'm actually at in life. That's what I want. And I'm not going to settle for anything else. Hey, babe, what you want for dinner? You want you know what? Let's order Outback and have them Uber it over here so we can Uber Outback here. And then we sit here and watch the Fall of P. Diddy. That kind of stuff. So I'm not down in relationships, believe me. It's just that I know what I want. And I'm not settling for anything else ever again. With that being said, I have to kick some men folks out of my life. It is what it is. But with that being said, I know what I bring. I know it's peaceful over this motherfucker here. One thing for certain, two things for sure. I strategically made it peaceful. You ain't coming over here with all that extra and da-da-da-da-da. That's why I ain't mess with no man with 5 baby mamas and 6 kids and them damn kids under 12 and all that extra shit that he got to do. And you look around this man 50 years old and he got a 2-year-old. You know, keep that shit. That's fresh. I don't even want it. And black men, you look around, he be 50 with a 2-year-old. Nah, we ain't like that. Nigga, the baby 2 years old. You just fucked this girl. To make a 2-year-old baby. If you was smart, boy, you would just went and got you a vasectomy. Nah, that might not make my dick hard. Nigga, please. You just say you scared. When you scared, just say you scared. You more scared of a vasectomy than you scared of having more kids that your black ass can't even take care of. You can't afford them. And then you're fucking with young girls. You don't know if that girl on birth control or not. So you fucking with this young girl and she turned up pregnant. Well, she told me she couldn't get pregnant. Nigga, you leave your livelihood to a chick. That's what you get. You gotta go, sir, Michelle. Salih, one of my saying is men are like the lottery ticket. You have to scratch a few losers to find a winner. Okay, and I ain't never won nothing on no lottery ticket. And I'm sure men got their gripes too. They do. I'm sure they do, because there's a lot of women out here that's trifling. All they want is a man to help pay the bills and can you pay my rent? Can you get me these nails? I want nails like this and I want bundles, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you want bundles, but you ain't got no job. You want $400 hair, but you working down there at the damn Walmart. You more worried about your hair and your nails. And I can't stand when they start nailing and doing all that shit right there. Unless you a stripper hoe, why is you wearing them long ass nails? Michelle, she has AIDS or any STDs. Exactly. Andrea, like, yeah, you crazy. I know, but I'm saying it like it is. People don't like it, but I don't care. Why you got these long ass nails, spending money on nails when you barely fucking making rent? To me, that is ludicrous. That is dumb. If you have to fucking work 2 jobs, why would I give the nail people $80? That's dumb as fuck. And these dumbass girls be doing that shit. You want to look good instead of actually be good. You beg for what you need, but you buy what you want. Dumb as dirt. Now, if you can afford your nails, goddamn it, have at it. You got your job and you got your house and you can afford to get your nails, that's fine. But if you living in Washington Heights and bitch, you got bundles and baby hair and eyelashes and nails, but you feeding your children with food stamps and WIC, take them bitches off and use the nail money to go buy food and get your hair done. Big ass facts. You got a goddamn iPhone, but your ass broke as shit. Like they say, you talking about you need something to eat. Bite that apple on the back of that motherfucking phone. You hungry? Bite that apple on that phone, ho. You know you couldn't afford that damn iPhone. You should have went down there and got one of them Obama phones with your goddamn food stamps. And use that money to get your ass out of somewhere. Well, Michelle say, "Man, don't give a damn. Just stick the dick in a doorknob." Exactly. But I'm just being honest, Andrea. Andrea say, "Tell them I'm being real." It pisses me off because at the end of the day, ladies, I had this white girl tell me one day when I was working at Countrywide. I left Countrywide in 2008, so this had to be about 2006. She said, if I can't control nothing in my world, I can control my uterus. She said, if I can't control nothing in my world, I can control my uterus. So these up and ooh and uh-oh babies don't make no sense. She said, she didn't say don't make no sense. She said, doesn't make any sense. How can I just slip and get pregnant? I'm a grown person. I can control my uterus if I can't control anything else. So when you round here and you already struggling, then you bring another baby in just to struggle. Soon as the baby pop out, he or she already in poverty because the mama needed goddamn food stamps to feed them. They already in poverty. They're not at the median income. They're at the bottom. So if food stamps and WIC and Medicaid is your way to say that you can afford a baby, and I'm not talking about a young girl who made mistakes, because I did. I'm talking about these grown women that already got 3 kids. If food stamps and WIC and Medicaid is your way to say I can afford it, bitch, you can't afford it. Because if they took them away, your ass would be homeless. The baby would be starving. And I just call it like it exactly is. Get mad at me. All you got to do is unfriend me, unfollow me, and you can even block me and I'll never come back through your feed. You ain't got to listen to this here. This just Kitty opinion and Kitty just talking. So don't ever think you got to sit here and listen to what I'm saying. But it's just real, honest reality. And we have to be honest with ourselves. Beware people who will not hurt your feelings, but will definitely hurt your future because they're not going to say anything to you. They'll let you keep living that lie. I don't want to hurt her feelings. So you rather not hurt her feelings, but you ain't saying shit, so you going to hurt her future. You ain't that bitch friend anyway. So don't say nothing. Just walk away. Because at the end of the day, you're really not her friend. She might get mad. But I bet you when she lay down in the bed in the quiet, she'll think about what you said. And I ain't saying beat her over the head with what you said. I said say your part and get out. Say your part and move on. It's up to her to make the decision on what she want to do. Like I say my part. If I really like you like that, I don't say shit. I ain't gonna even lie. I see some stuff, I'm like, fuck that. But if I like you like that, I'm gonna say my little part. And then and usually I'm never wrong. My daughters get mad at me about that. But I'm like, when I say my little part about certain stuff, I'm usually never wrong. Never. Even if people don't want to admit that I was right. I usually end up being right. Girl, let me tell you, It's up to you to take it, not take it. But I'm going on because I'm moving on. I'm busy. I love my life. And it's just for me to be happy. So I don't have that little thing in the back of my mind saying I didn't tell you. But you lit double back around and I was right. You lit double back around and damn, Kitty was right. She said she did. You think I'm just going to tell you something? Just to pull it out my ass and tell you and hurt you? Andrea said, but that's why they want type of chick. They try to play games with us, the grinders and hustlers, getting our own shit. We're not poor mouthing. Exactly. And what I find is a lot of them, they don't talk to me like that. It's strategically pick who they really want. Many men look at me, they don't talk to me like that. Because when you talk to me, if you're insecure in your shit, they feel like I might bring that insecurity out. I might start talking and they don't know what to say. So they just don't talk to me because that damn got to level up. They ain't got to do better. Not all of them. A lot of them we talk and we cool. And I'm not that type of person. But many insecure men don't say nothing. Because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what to say. They just, and a secure man, he's just being himself. Michelle, I be damned. Some of us are too wise to let someone ruin our future. No, ma'am, work too hard. Okay, Michelle. Look, okay, Michelle. Okay, Michelle. And then I'm pulling my cover up. Then I'm not going to argue about dumb stuff. Like I'm not going to argue about, oh, is the sky blue or is it mostly clouds? That don't matter in the long run. Even if the sky was purple, it's not going to change the fact that I got a student loan payment due. So we arguing about shit that don't even matter. It's not going to change the fact that my mortgage is due on the 1st. It doesn't matter. Andrew, that part, because we talk with care, facts, too wise, exactly. Hey, Kim, it does not matter. So many times we fill ourselves up with arguments and contemplation of stuff that at the end of the... Like me, I don't watch the news. I don't need to know who got killed. If it was somebody that I know, I would find out. But for me to sit down and watch who got killed, who got stabbed, who got shot, who got arrested, because the news ain't nothing but bad news. At the end of the day, if it's not my family member, what is it? Why do I need to know who dead? If it's a family member, I will know. So I don't need to watch the news to know. But I know that the news is full of bad news, and it doesn't make or break the fact that I got cars coming in from the airport. Listen, Anderson, listen, I will ghost that BS. Exactly. It doesn't make or break the fact that, oh, I need to pick my grandbaby up at 3. It's just filling my mind with shit that doesn't really matter. It's just filling my mind with stuff that don't really matter. Like, oh, how did it beat that damn girl down? It hurts. But at the end of the day, I still had to get up at 6 this morning and go clean that church after that concert. So him beating her up didn't change the fact that I need to still go in that church and clean that clean that church early in the morning. So if I didn't know, I would still have to go clean that church. It didn't change anything. The church didn't say, hey, that's all right. Did it beat that girl up? You ain't got to come. Michelle, at 47, if you tell me the sky purple, but that bitch purple, I'm not about to tongue wrestle. I don't watch any of that after my mental. Watch anything that would alter my mental. Exactly. She said that bitch purple. It's fine with me. Andrew said that was sick. It was. Michelle said I still had to work last night. They're millionaires. It is. And like I said, Andrea, it was sick. But whether it happened or whether it didn't happen, my car note still due. So if I would have never known, my car note is still due. If I would have never known, I still had a 360 event last night. You get what I'm saying? So, certain stuff I just don't, like the news, I don't watch it. I can get the weather from my phone, and it'll eventually come through Facebook. And I can stick my head out the damn door. So, I don't watch things that mess up my mental. And when I was growing up, y'all, my mom and dad had made us watch the news at 6 o'clock every day. Well, Monday through Friday. So I was used to watching the news because, you know, at the end of the day, that's how you found the weather and if school was closed. All kind of stuff was on the news back then because we didn't have social media, our cell phones, and all of that kind of stuff. So I was used from 6 to 6:30, we would watch the news. We would eat dinner, then we would watch the news. And that's what we did. That's what Eugene and Fatima Watley had us do. So I was used to that. But now with all of this technology, the news is not my only means to get the information that I need. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the only reasons I went live. I was just thinking about the fact that, first of all, my phone is just sitting in my hand right here. You know, people can tell you fuck you without saying fuck you. And yes, it hurts. It really does. But, you know, God has taken us through all the other hurts. Why won't he take us through this hurt? Think about it. He's taken us through all the other hurts. Why won't he take us through this hurt? And then many times we get hurt by people not realizing they're going through a storm. So it's not our job to fix their storm. It's our job to recognize the storm that they're going through, and that them hurting us might not be so much intentional. Although hurt is hurt and hurt is hurt, it's up to us to walk away. Because many people going through storms, they just stay there. They're not going to seek therapy or help. So we have to know when to walk away. Because when a person going through a storm, you will lose yourself trying to help them, especially when they don't want to be helped. Miss Sell said, you have to be careful when you allow to enter your mental space. It will cause you to feel things that have nothing to do with you. Next thing you know, you're having a bad day. Exactly. Girl, you said that. You said that. You having a bad day because of something like that. And that's what I'm realizing. I'm realizing somebody that I truly care for is actually just in a bad place. And there's nothing I can do about it. What they did and have done has hurt me. But they can't catch it right now. But it's not up for me to just stay and take the hurt, hoping that one day they'll get themselves together and then they'll be all right and then everything will be okay. It's up to me to accept where they are and move on and be in my place of peace. God didn't put me here to be somebody else's therapist. I'm not a therapist. I didn't go for school for therapy. I didn't go to school for therapy. And I don't want to be somebody else's therapist. And if I did, damn it, you're going to pay me like one. I'll find out how much the therapist costs. If that bitch $100 an hour every time I talk to you, better give me my $100 an hour up front. If I'm going to play therapist, bitch, you pay me like one. That's my value. Because I'm this mental strain that you putting on me, at least my pocketbook should show it. At least I should be able to put down payment on the cruise, pay my rent with your money or something. And most of them ain't going to do it. So no, I'm not sitting around here doing that. Go seek therapy. Especially if you have an employer. You can go to a therapist. But what you have to recognize is that, and the thing is, I've been on both sides. I've hurt people You know, I've hurt someone because I was in a bad place. It was my fault on why I hurt that person. And it's happened multiple times. I'm just referring to one person. But I can think of times where I was in a dark place and my actions and or words hurt someone. And it took me to get out of that place to realize, damn. Like, okay, y'all remember, I'm finna take you back right now. Remember on Tupac Hit 'Em Up? As soon as he came on the song, he said, that's why I fucked your bitch. Get money. If Tupac, you know Tupac was hurting when he made that song. Because that ain't even his style. But that shit was hard as fuck. Right now, I believe that Tupac will be like, you know what? I ain't had to say all of that. I was saying that out of a place of hurt. I believe if Tupac and Biggie were alive right now, Tupac would have done apologized to Biggie about that shit. Like, damn, nigga, I ain't had to say all that. You can think of times when you were younger and you did some stuff that just was raw, dog, dirty. And now you look back, you're like, damn, I shouldn't even, you know, I stepped across the line with that one. Girl, Michelle said that's my favorite song. But soon as the song came on, he said, that's why I fucked your bitch. He was operating from a place of hurt. And he took it all the way there. But I believe if both of them were alive right now, Tupac would have told Biggie, I ain't had to say all that. I was operating from him, man. I shouldn't even, But that's how we have to, and that's another thing too. We're our biggest critics. So we have to give ourselves grace for our past mistakes. But nah, Diddy had to take him out. He did, you know that. We have to give ourselves grace for our past mistakes. Because Lord knows I've made some. And the hardest person for me to forgive for my past mistakes is myself. The hardest person for me to give grace to for my past mistakes is me. And that's why I said if Tupac was alive right now, he'd probably be like, damn, Biggie, I ain't had to say it like that. That's why I fucked your bitch. And that's how the song came on. That shit was, oh, y'all, I remember when that thing first came on the, when it first came out. I was like, but Tupac was operating from a place of hurt. And he said it so fucking hard. But you have to remember it's done been times where we done did some shit that was fucking foul or mean as fuck. And we look back on it, we did it because we were operating from a bad space. And so we have to forgive ourselves for that. You get what I'm saying? G says, grace is a major league play to commit in any game, especially life. It is. And we have to give ourselves grace because we will beat ourselves up over past mistakes. And we can't take the world and rewind time. So I can't beat myself up over things I cannot change, but I can change my future. Michelle says, yes, we do. Jesus, those are facts. I'm working on giving myself grace right now. Me too. You know, me too. I still work on that. Sometimes I feel guilty for stuff. Now, and so I work on giving myself grace. And I deserve, and you have to say to yourself, I'm a child of God. My God is everything. I deserve happiness. Sometimes what's holding us back from happiness is just here. It's just our mindset. Our mind will keep us in prison. And like I said, it's somebody who hurt me. And I told them that what they did hurt. But they can't really see it because they're in a bad spot. And what I have to do is give them grace for being in a bad spot, but remove myself because I'm not going to allow you to keep hurting me. Because the throwback kid around here fucking put I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't who I used to be. You know what I mean? But I have to remove myself. That doesn't mean I stay. That means I recognize where that person is and realize that the actions are coming from all of this other stuff that is compiling to put them in a dark space. And realize that it's not intentional on what they're doing, although it's actual on how I feel. So what I do is I remove myself. Because you ain't gonna keep doing me like that, bitch. I'm a motherfucker. Don't fuck with me. But because I know who I am, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna remove myself. I'm gonna keep myself in peace. And I'm gonna allow you to have at it. Whether you live and die the same way you are right now, that's not up to me. Whether you seek therapy and you find your peace, that's not up to me. The only thing that I can control is me. And so within that situation, I remove myself. You don't go back to the person that did you wrong and say, hey, you shouldn't have did me like this and did. You are fucking beating your head on a rock that it's not there at the moment. There's no need to beat up the person who did you wrong. You just remove yourself from the situation. And I'm not saying it's a necessarily did me wrong type of deal. It's mainly my feelings were hurt. But it's okay. Andrew talk about, okay, listen. You know, at one point you've been working with a motherfucking monster. But I put that monster up in the closet. And I glued the door with Gorilla Glue, and I nailed the door with a nail gun. I put her up. So, I'm not gonna do that. Because then, me getting all upset and mad is not gonna change the person, but it's gonna make me feel like shit. And I'm not gonna fucking walk around feeling like shit because I'm arguing and stuff. Arguing on something that ain't gonna change. I can't be my best self doing that. If I can't be my best self, I can't run my business as my best. I can't love the people that I love best because I'm around here got all this other stuff going in my mind, so I can't be the best me. No. I'm not giving the negative the devil that. No. Andrew said, I'd rather move on than you wise I had. I'd rather move on than you wise I had. I'm just saying. Michelle said that's wisdom. It is. You know, we have to learn ourselves. And like I said, as I start learning me more, I start being able to see things in other people. And the red flags just pop up earlier. So it's a lot of stuff that I might have gotten into 10, 20 years ago that it took me a long time to see. And I see that shit after 2 days now. You know, you get older, you get wiser. If your 40-year-old self is just like your 20-year-old self, go kill yourself. It may sound mean, but you didn't grow. You just got older. You didn't get wiser. So if the 20-year-old you and the 45-year-old you is the same, this just me, this just how I am. That's some bum ass shit. Shut up. And get away from me. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around, and I don't need no motherfucker in my circle bringing me down, and that brings down the average. So get out. And remember what I said. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around. If you have 3 A's and 2 D's, and your average is shit. Because them D's bring your average down. So when you have people who are around you that are bringing your average down, you better get rid of their ass. You better get rid of them, because it's easier for them to bring you down than you to bring them up. You can't save everybody, nor do you want to. You will go crazy trying to save another motherfucker. Next thing you know, you in the crazy house, and they ass don't even see it. Damn, with my water. Y'all know what? I put the top on my water bottle crooked. I can't open this thing for nothing. I can't open it back up for nothing. And because I live by myself, I ain't got no man hands around here to unscrew it. Michelle, you're a wise woman. I keep telling you that some of this wisdom should be paid for, but they don't want to listen. Some people thrive off dysfunction. It's true. Some people so used to living in dysfunction that shit seems normal, that it seems functional. If everybody used to living in dysfunction, you having dysfunctional conversations, and it seems normal when it's not. Especially black women. Let's know that we deserve to be happy. You know, often as black women, they make us feel guilty for just being happy. Who the fuck she thinks she is? Think about Color Purple. Remember on Color Purple? Miss Seeley said about Suge Avery, why people didn't like her. She said, folks don't like nobody being too proud and too free. Why that bitch over there smiling? Why she got on that short dress? Why she walking like she got swag? Bitch, I'm walking like Maya Angelou. Bitch, I got diamonds in between my thighs. Go find the poem. I walk like I got diamonds in between my thighs. Because your pussy should be a diamond, and you shouldn't be giving it away like it's a goddamn... What they call it? What's them fake... Like that fake jewelry. Cubic zirconium. You're around here giving the shit away like it's a goddamn cubic zirconium. Because you don't even recognize that your pussy should be a diamond. And then the guy you giving it to, he ain't worth 2 goddamn nickels, and you acting, you don't even know how worth your coochie is. And just throwing it out here for free. That shit done became the norm. You got Sexy Red out here just singing dirty ass shit. Pussy ain't no diamond. That pussy ain't even a fucking cubic zirconium. And they bringing down the price of pussy. Them hoes out here bringing down the value. Pussy is valuable. It makes men, one of the reasons that men get their goddamn haircut and dress up and smell good is because pussy is valuable. But when you don't treasure it, of course he gonna take it cheap. It's like anything. If you don't treasure it, he see you don't treasure it, so he gonna try to get it at a discount. Men don't be around here driving fast cars and cutting their hair and all kind of shit for no reason. It ain't his birthday. I'm the reason he got a haircut. Turned on by mistake, walk. Drop that shit and roll with it. Listen to that. I can't, damn, that's Yin Yang Twins and whoever it is. But she said it. It ain't his birthday. I'm the reason he got his hair cut. He turned on by her. Men don't just be out here doing shit for no reason. Them motherfuckers simple as fuck. They'll do whatever it take to get the pussy, even if that mean it don't take nothing. You got them men walking around here with that nappy ass hair and stuff because they fucking with hoes that don't even value their pussy. So they not gonna upgrade because they messing with low bottom bitches. But then when you got the high value men, you see them with a clean car, they dress nice, they got money in the bank. They doing that because they get better value pussy. They get bitches who pussies is like a diamond between her thighs. Like Maya Angelou said. Damn it, what's that song? That thing, Ain't I a Woman? If I felt like going and getting my laptop, I would look it up right quick. But I just ain't fight to get up and get my laptop. But go look up Ain't I a Woman by Maya Angelou. She's the one that says she act like she got diamonds at the meeting of her thighs. Your shit is valuable. Know that. And because it is valuable, it's going to sit on the shelf. Bentley dealerships ain't just selling like that. But the motherfucking Charger dealership, they just selling them. You go to the Dodge dealership, Charger is flying off the wall. Going. But you go to the Bentley dealerships, them bitches sit. Because everybody can't afford a Bentley. Michelle said bottom feeders. If your pussy is valuable, it's going to be times that bitch ain't going to have no action going on. But when you just start giving it away, you bring down the price. And this damn girls out here just bringing down the value. I ain't going to even say price. I said value. Bentley don't even have commercial. They don't. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got to convince you to buy no Bentley. And then if they know that most people who walk into a Bentley dealership are going to buy. You don't just walk into a Bentley dealership just for no reason. You can walk into the Dodge dealership, walk around and walk out. You know, they know half them people ain't going to buy. But a motherfucker who walk into a Bentley dealership, they probably pulling up in a Bentley. So you got you a sale. And let's think about that. Truly, truly, truly. Think about, do you value your pussy? Or have you been undervaluing that shit? Sometimes, you know, men, they'll say certain things, they'll make you feel a certain way. Now you ain't valuing it like you should. Polar Cassie, she got the money and stuff, but he didn't value her and she didn't value her. But it's hard to leave when you're in that situation. But he didn't value that coochie. You know he beat her ass and he fucking other bitches. That's just how he is. And a lot of men do that. They fucking over you, but they fucking other bitches too. But it's up to you to present your value. It's up to me to present my value and feel my value and decide who I'm going to be with and who not. Like, I don't even let nobody come to my apartment. People come to my house because it's an Airbnb, so they know that house, but they don't know where I live at. I don't like it. Most people who know where I live as family and friends. Not these men. No, I will meet you out on a date. I will meet you places. Because I just don't want you to know where I live at. I never say that to them, but that's where I am. I don't want them to know where I live at. It's my bed. It's my place of peace. If you know where I live at, bitch, you done follow me home. Value goes down. Exactly. And then I don't like all spirits up in my house. Your spirits transfer. I don't like it in my house. So that's why I don't let you know. That's why I don't have people coming to my house. Come where I live at. It feels comfortable. Knowing that every nigga ain't walked through my damn threshold. You can come over. No. And believe me, they be like, well, I can come over. Well, I can pick you up. And I'm not mean about it. It just, it doesn't happen. I'll go over there or we'll meet somewhere. But you're not coming up in here putting your little spirits all in my shit. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. If they don't like it, we don't have to talk. But that's just me. So, look at those signs when a person is saying F you. And adhere to them. And don't make excuses for them. Just accept it for what it is. Take the pain. This ain't the first pain we done felt. This ain't going to be the last one. And move on. That's me for the night. I'm rubbing my feet together, but I'm finna lay down and go to sleep. So good night, people. Mwah. Kitty talk. Rising CEO. Let me plug my Rising CEO Academy. Rising CEO Academy is enrolling. It is a business mentorship that I offer. We meet twice a month via Zoom, Thursdays at 7 p.m. and they're recorded, and we discuss all type of business and personal. Because what I find is many people can't get their businesses off the ground because they have a lot of personal stuff going on. Habits that they need to divorce. Habits that they need to start. Books that they need to read. We will be having a book of the month because I want my mentees to get used to reading again. I want them to get used to enjoying learning. Enjoying learning and knowing what we did not know and make a pleasure out of it. So that's a reason that I'm going to do a book of the month. I want them to enjoy it. I want them to see how much information they can obtain and pull for their businesses through books. And then the more you start doing that, the more you want to know. It's like Erykah Badu said, the man that knows something knows that he knows nothing. If you're not the type to pick up a book or audio book, you can always change who you are and be the type. Some people are like, well, I ain't the person. I don't really read fast. I ain't no super fast reader. And once I start reading, if I read a hardback book and I'm sitting in this comfortable bed, oh, baby, in 15 minutes I'm going to sleep. So I'm not that person either. But what I do is I listen to audiobooks because it's not how I get the knowledge. It's the fact that I need the knowledge. So if you know you want to learn something, if you know you just want to be wiser, and I'm just going to be honest, I don't read books that could be movies. They don't do me any good. It's filling my head with bullshit. I need to read books that are going to help me grow. When I grow, my daughters grow. When my daughters grow, my grandbaby grow. If I don't read, why would my grandbaby read? That's just dumb. Asking somebody to do something that your ass don't do. You should feel ashamed of yourself if you that person. Y'all need to go read your lessons. Meanwhile, you sit up there watching Netflix. You should be goddamn embarrassed. It's just the fact that most people don't see when other people do things like that. So it's not embarrassing because nobody knows but you and God. Nobody knows but you and God. So, anyway. All right, people. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.